Your brain is the most powerful weapon you got, more than any tech, any gadget, any damn thing. When life gets real, when you're deep in that pit of depression, when you're dealing with death, with pain, with all that real life shit, you can't Google your way out of that. You're alone in that fight, just you and your thoughts. Your brain's going to try to pull you down, drag you into all these dark corners, make you feel like you're stuck. But if you can't control your own mind, if you let it control you, then you're fucked. Straight up. You got to take the reins, tell your brain where you're going, how you're going to get there, and not let it steer you off course. This is your battle. And it starts and ends with the conversations you have with yourself. If you don't control that narrative, it's over. We all got two voices inside of us, right? And nah, that don't mean you crazy. It's just the reality of being human. On one side, you got that easy voice, the one that's all comfortable and cozy. It's that voice whispering at you when you're only giving 20%, saying, yeah, that's good enough, man. You've done your part. It's like that comforting hand, telling you everything's going to be all right, no matter what. That voice don't care how much you're slacking. It just loves you the way you are, even when you ain't shit. And honestly, that's the voice we all want to listen to because it's easy. But then there's that other voice, the one we all try to ignore, avoid, or shut the hell up. That voice is raw, it's harsh, and it's honest as fuck. It's the voice saying, yo, you ain't doing a damn thing with your life. It's not about putting yourself down. It's about facing the truth head on. But in this soft-ass society we're living in, people hear that and get all sensitive, thinking it's about being mean to yourself. But nah, it's about being real. See, the truth ain't sitting in that 20% where everything's safe and easy. The truth is in that other 80% you're not even touching. And in that 80%, there's a whole lot of shit waiting for you, pain, suffering, failure after failure, self-doubt, darkness. But if you can push through all that, there's also light at the end. But to get to that light, you got to go through hell first. The thing is, most of us know this deep down. We know what it takes to get to that other side. But we don't want to deal with all that in-between shit, all that struggle and discomfort. So we stay in our little comfort zones, in that 20%, acting like we don't know better. But you do know. It ain't no damn magic trick. It's about going back to that basic, primal mindset where you just get shit done. It's like breathing, you don't even think about it. You just do it. That's how you got to approach life. When that alarm goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning, your mind's going to tell you no, tell you to stay in bed. But you got to train yourself to say, nah, this is what we do now as routine. It's the new normal. Cause the road to where you want to go is paved with shit you don't want to do. And trust me, there's going to be way more days doing what you don't want to do than what you do. But once you make that your new normal, once you do it over and over again, it becomes like breathing. You might not want to live that lifestyle, but if you want to reach that other side, you gotta. That's what separates the ones who make it from the ones who don't. How bad do you really want it? If you really want it, you're going to figure out what trying really means. You change your mindset. You can change everything. It ain't just Navy SEALs or some elite group of people who can do hard shit. It's anybody who really wants to be there. That's the only difference. Look, man, some folks get hit with that inspiration, right? And that spark lights him up, gets him thinking like, yeah, I can do this. It makes him want to try something new, get out there and push themselves. And right now we in this real chill spot, everything feels good. We got the ocean right there. I'm kicking it with you, man. Life's good. If I want to hop up, grab something out the damn fridge, snack on some shit, I can do that. Hell, I might watch a movie with some real badasses in it, and boom, I'm hyped, ready to go. But let me tell you, as soon as you step out that nice bubble and into the real shit, all that feel-good inspiration gets tested real quick. See, when you out here doing the work for real, it ain't all soft cushions and convenience. You ain't gonna be lounging on your damn couch, getting up for a shake, some donuts, or hitting the pause to take a damn piss. Nah, man, you out there in the thick of it. And that's when you realize the grind don't care about your comfort. Only the people who've lived through it over and over again, the ones who've been in that cold ass water, body breaking, joints aching, suffering with every damn breath, the ones who can hang, they've already made peace with it now. They know, yeah, I'm going to be cold as hell. I'm going to hurt like crazy. I might even break some shit, and they still accept it. They embrace that pain like an old friend. Cause here's the thing when shit gets real. Your mind. That motherfucker starts talking. I call it the 1 second decision. You hit a rough patch and your brain immediately goes, man, fuck this. Let's dip. Everybody's mind does it, even when you think you're built for it. Your brain throws a million questions at you. Like, why the hell are you even here? Why are you doing this dumb shit? And if you ain't got that fire in your soul, you start telling yourself, I got a good life. This is crazy. I ain't breaking my damn self up for this. Your mind be like, nah, this shit ain't worth it. But if you already know what's coming, you ain't shook by it. You got answers for all those doubts your mind throws at you when things get tough. That's why you got to train your mind just like you train your body. Some of us out here busting our asses to reach that next level, chasing that good feeling. Some want to run ultra marathons, setting personal records in training. Others out here grinding to be doctors or lawyers, killing it on those practice tests. But when it comes time to face the real shit, their mind ain't ready. They weren't prepped for that battle. Let me tell you a little story. I was 19 in the Air Force trying to make it as a pararescue man. Man, I was out there killing the push-ups, sit-ups, swimming, all that shit. I was at the top of the class. But the moment life threw a real ass obstacle in my way, I wasn't mentally ready. Physically, I was a beast, but all I was doing was training to be a bigger, stronger, faster quitter. You gotta get your mind right for every curveball life might throw at you. Stay ready, cause this ain't about just pushing your body. You can't roll through life with a soft ass mindset. You gotta be your best even when shit's at its worst. You gotta do something that sucks every damn day. Why? Cause when you can push through the suck, you become powerful as hell. You've already beaten your own ass, so now you're ready for whatever battle's next. Every morning when you look in that mirror, getting ready for the day, what do you see? We all do it, man. We look in that mirror before we step out into the world. If you don't like what's staring back at you, then shit, you already lost. It ain't even about just liking what you see. It's about feeling something real deep inside when you look in that mirror. Maybe that reflection ain't even the point. It's the feeling inside that tells you I'm ready. So when you leave that house, the fight starts. In your home, you got a little bit of control. But out there, it's war. And the key to winning that war is owning that reflection before you step out the door. You got to start your day with the mindset that says, I'm ready to fight. I got this. If you don't get used to suffering, like really get comfortable with being uncomfortable, you ain't never going to stay hungry. Now, I ain't saying you got to go out here and destroy yourself every damn day, but you got to embrace that discomfort. That shit's what keeps you going, keeps you sharp. The problem is people get too damn cozy sitting in their victories. They do something big, then act like, hey, I did my thing. Let me chill now. Maybe they challenge themselves for 30 days, run a marathon, whatever. Then they kick back like, yeah, I'm good. I did it. But that's why that fire goes out. They ain't set up the next damn hurdle for themselves. See, obstacles. The only way you grow, you got to keep that friction in your life because that's where the growth happens. Without that grind, without that resistance pushing back on you, you ain't going nowhere. Now, let me tell you something. I used to spend a lot of time out in the ocean with my old job. And if that water teaches you anything, it's that you ain't in control of a damn thing. You think you're going to paddle out there all smooth. And the next thing you know, a big ass wave comes through, flips your shit over, tosses you out the boat like you ain't nothing, and slams you right back on the shore. Ain't a damn thing you can do to stop it. That's life for you right there. It'll knock you around, spin you out, and make you think you don't got a chance. But what you got to do, you got to grab that paddle, flip your ass back in that boat, and get to rowing again. See, when your brain starts feeling that pain, that discomfort, when those insecurities creep in, that's when it starts whispering in your ear, telling you to quit or take the easy way out. And most folks, they listen. But if you can turn around and face that shit, whatever it is you're running from, you start chipping away at that barrier. You start pushing past that 40% limit you think is your max. The truth is, we all got this mental cap on what we think we can do. We hit that wall and our brain's like, hey, this is where we stop. But that wall is bullshit, man. It's just your mind trying to protect you from pain and struggle. But most walls, they got doors or windows, man. You just got to find them. It takes guts to look for that door when you're tired as hell and want to give up. But once you crack that door open and step through, you realize just how much more you got in the tank. And yeah, you're going to hit more walls along the way, but if you got the courage to keep finding those doors, those windows, you're going to push yourself closer and closer to that 100%. It's all mental, all about getting past your own mind games, man. That governor in your head, that thing keeps pulling you back, making you think you're done. But if you keep pushing past it, you'll be amazed how far you can really go.